As per usual, there will be chapters down below in case you're watching the VOD. Feel free to skip ahead to the beginning of the sculpt. And today we're going to be working on a speed sculpt. I'm going to be giving myself about an hour and a half to complete the portrait above me, and then we're going to spend like another 20 to 30 minutes refining it, taking my time to make things look a little prettier. So let me just pull up the timer real quick. Okay, I'm gonna pull up. There we go. I'm gonna set it for an hour and a half. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Where are you at? Okay. All right. I will begin soon. Let me just make sure that I have things running. Yo, Mecha, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Okay. Mika, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? Okay, let me just close that. Let me put OBS up here. Good. Is anyone here going to be sculpting today? Okay. Alright, I think we can begin. Let me just make sure that everything's working. Okay, good. Yo, Denji, welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome. Okay. Decent, you were not doing well yesterday. Now it's a little better. How about me? I hope you feel better, man. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good, actually. Been well. Been watching the course on rigging. A little it's more complicated than I thought it was going to be. How long you came back to streaming? Do you mean like in general? Because I did take a little break, like a few days ago. I mean, the stream before that, I took about like a 12 days break, not because I wanted to, but because of tech issues. And then yeah, I've pretty much resolved most of it. Oh, you were expecting an update on Discord. Okay, oh, like I'm officially back type of announcement? Well, I kinda did. I said I'll be back tomorrow, 5th Jan. But okay. But yeah, I'm back. The daily streams are pretty much back. Okay, let's begin the timer. 1 hour and 30 minutes in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And if anyone wants to partake in this speed sculpt, I did drop the reference under work along, so feel free to join. And oh, by the way, just a little update on the sculpt off, right? That is going to be happening probably this weekend, right? It's probably going to be happening off stream. I suggest you follow Kate Wynn on Twitch. Let me give Kate Wynn a shout out. Yo, Marshall. I don't know how to spell her. You know what? I'll if she comes in chat today, I'll give her a shout out. Not sure how to spell her username. And I just ran the timer, so. But yeah, there's gonna be a sculpt off if anyone isn't aware. Within, I mean, between some of the streamer friends, you know. It's gonna be fun. Oh, you were looking at it in live an announcement? Oh, do you not see it? The mecha? I'm sorry, the competition that Mecha was talking about? Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah. Exactly. Something like a competition. It's gonna be a sculpt off, but between a few sculptors on Twitch, and it's gonna be I'm a little intimidated because I've seen what they're capable of, but I guess that's that's part of the challenge, right? Okay. And it's probably going to be happening off stream because I'm assuming that a lot of the people that will be partaking in this Sculpt of would probably just be starting their day, be all groggy. I'm not too sure, but it's time zone issues, right? So we may have to come to a little bit of a compromise. I may be doing the Sculpt off stream, but one of them may be live then. So if anyone's interested, I'll give Caitlin a shout out. I just don't know how to spell her Twitch. I hope she'll drop by today so I can give her a shout out. And by the way, if I didn't mention, this art piece is by Loish, and I am expecting to finish this within an hour and a half. How are you doing, Marshall? I hope you're well. You're trying to follow my workflow to sculpt Marito Jin. Is that a character from an anime or? Hydrate, thank you. Damn, you made me drool, bruh. 1:26. What the? 4 minutes have already gone by. Kinda wild how quick time flies when you're speed sculpting. Ridiculous. Reading a book about black holes. Ooh. You want to drop like a little anecdote or like a trivia for all of us, or something that we can learn, I'm probably gonna not quad remesh this. I'm gonna try relying on vertex paint, and we're gonna need quite a bit of resolution for that. And unfortunately in Blender we don't have the ability to paint with the multi-res modifier, so unfortunate. Yo Splits, hello. Wish you could follow my workflow, but you go too damn fast. If only there was a slower paced tutorial. I see. Yeah, about that tutorial, huh? How would you like me to go about this tutorial? Would you like me to maybe do a little sculpting and then explain what I just did? Would you like me to pull up anatomy materials and go through the anatomy with all of you, or how do you expect me to go about this? If you could maybe share a thing or two that maybe the way you learn things, just so that I could better frame the tutorial, you know what I mean? I see, damn you Splits. You're working on a mask, your 3D printer is being hard on you right now, you gotta fix it and show who's the boss. Couple of days ago you did a neck and traps study, you basically sculpted a bust without a face. Ooh, that sounds fun. I mean, not the printer part though, sorry about that, because that sounds like a chore, but I hope you get that shit sorted out, and good job on the study. Good job in deciding to improve. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try something a little different from what I normally do. I'm gonna separate, work on the, I'm gonna work on, you know, like the fat pad and the eyelid separately. I think that may give me a little bit more control. It's not a workflow that I normally go by, but, you know, since I'm practicing, right? Why the heck not? Why the heck not? Let me just smooth out the blobs. We don't like blobs here. Time 1:22. Oh my god. A little fast. And the time needs to slow down a bit. Come on. What the fuck's going on? Okay, I'm gonna delete those. And then I'm gonna throw on a solidify modifier. Solidify. Alright. And oop. It's lagging, damn it. You gonna head out watching this 3D code course. Ooh, have fun, have fun. Have to finish it? You got this. Oh, and thanks, Fires50 for following the channel. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Alright, there we go. We have the upper eyelids. Let's throw on a mirror modifier. There it is. And actually, I'm gonna throw in tiny eye as well. We'll work with the simple brown amber. I'm actually working on active element. I'm actually working on not revamping, but just improving tiny eye. So tiny eye 1.4. Let's make it bigger. Why not? Yeah, it's a little bit big. Okay, let me just do that. Okay. Yeah, I just worked with my mouse a little bit there. One of you asked me the other time in yesterday's stream on how much do I work with my mouse versus my pen, and yeah, now I'm kind of working with my mouse. Let me just do that. No wonder, it's been a while. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I'm sorry about the little break that I had to take. Again, the reason why I took a break was not because I felt like I needed the break. It was due to tech issues. And yeah, it's pretty much resolved. I did accidentally go live yesterday with the stream set to 4K, and there were no drop frames. So that's a really, really good sign. Okay, let me just pull that in. Okay. I'll work on the little bust area, like I mean the torso in a bit. Let me just get these forms right. I guess, wait, you guys just give the most bare anatomy knowledge for making a mannequin and maybe sculpting accessories and clothes. Accessories, clothes, and a mannequin. Interesting, okay. Something most bare anatomy knowledge. Anatomy knowledge, huh? I feel like there's so many artists out there that are way better at anatomy than me. Is there anything specific from, specific about my workflow that you'd like to learn, Like, you wouldn't ask me anything about rigging, right? And I feel the same way about anatomy, and that is that I'm not like the best person to ask about anatomy. Maybe you'd like to learn how I apply anatomy into what I do, right? Van, I'm glad you're glad that I'm back to streaming. A Loish, you have her art book. Oh, no way. Yo, good to have you back. And yeah, sorry about the little break. Tech issues, but it seems that they have been resolved. Yesterday's stream went super smoothly. So, yeah. Okay, let me just block in her hair real quick. Oh, I'm lagging again? That's weird. I'm not sure why it's lagging with like the simplest primitive shapes, but okay. It's not so bad though, it doesn't crash my PC. Thanks for the alert, Mika. How am I doing today? I'm doing good. How about you? The bare anatomy? Oh, okay, to start, like, proportions. I see, okay. 1 hour and 16 minutes left. By the way, for anyone just, tuning in, I'm working on a speed sculpt. If anyone would like to join me in this sculpt, I did drop, the reference under work alongs. So I'm just saying, if you want to join, it's not too late. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna work on the hair with like a single mesh. Just felt like the right thing to do. How many gig of RAM do I have? I have 64 gigs. And I'm really glad that I didn't, I'm glad I got 64, especially, with whatever happened to the prices of RAM. Oop, my air conditioner. Face me. There we go. Man, the recent rise of RAM prices is kind of it's crazy. It's really sad. Okay. Let me just actually let me set my camera here real quick. There we go. Okay. Just like that. Okay, good. Just something like that. Okay. Gotta go. Glad it was the RAM I had issues with. Oh my god. Hey, take that back right now. Looks like the girl picked up her boogers, put it in her own mouth, and farted at the same time while whistling. Awesome sculpt. Thank you. This beautiful art piece, by the way, is by Loish, one of the goated 2D artists. But yeah, she needs no introduction. Most of you probably already know who she is, right? Okay. Yeah, we gotta pull this way out. Like that. There we go. Okay. Gotta pull that back. Oh, I'm gonna have to change the camera real quick. Probably gonna have to tweak some of the default settings. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. For my startup file. There it is, and I'm gonna turn off extras. Loish is amazing, doing expressive faces, she really is. I've admired her works for a while now, and I'm like a huge fan of the way she works with gestures and expressions. It's amazing. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to tilt the camera a little. You guys don't see what I'm looking at on the right, but I'm basically looking at in this view, the camera view right here. So whenever I'm adjusting this, you know, just know that I'm doing that. Okay. Looks a little goofy right now, but it's one of those trust the process thing, right? She went to Utrecht to study animation, which is probably why. I see. Can you tell your friend? Can I tell your friend Ryan to run? He needs to run right now from the monster in the cave. Tell your friend Ryan to run. Ryan, get your ass up and run. What the hell are you doing? Run! Dutch people are overall just goated. I cannot argue with that. So far, it's true, you know. Okay, let me just add a bit of, you know, that. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly add her tongue before I start moving things around because oh, lagging again. There we go. Yeah, I have a pretty bad habit on fixating on one thing for too long. I kind of want to just go right now and then you know, see things in a bigger picture, right? Okay, there we go. All of the asymmetrical stuff, I'll work on it later, but okay. Now let's fix the hair real quick. Okay, she has like another thing going on here. Here it is. To anyone, you know, just tuning in, just so you know, I go live every single day. Supposedly, you know, initially it was supposed to be that I go live every day until I'm done with the protagonist of the short film that I'm currently working on. But I'm currently, you know, in the works of completing a course, a rigging course. So, yeah, the project is kind of on a halt right now because the next thing that I'm about to do was rigging, but since I don't exactly know how to rig, yeah, I'm learning that right now. So, Okay, her iris has to be a lot bigger, so let me just do that real quick. Iris grow. Alright. You know what? Let me just shrink that down a little bit, and then I'll perhaps increase the overall eye size. There it is. Okay. 1 hour and 7 minutes left. Okay. Wow. 30 minutes just zoomed by like that. Kind of wild. Okay, and then let's work with... Okay, the hair has to go in a little. Kind of like that, and then it goes up. Okay. And then I'll pull some hair down like so. Okay, let me just look at things from afar. There it is. It's looking a little silly right now, but it's fine. Okay. I could probably thicken that up a little bit more. And this too. Oh. Weird lag. Alright. And then the nose. Let's see. Let's flatten that area out. Is anyone sculpting today? Any sculptors? All right. Let's... Oof. Doing shaders, I see. How's that coming along? All right. It's not so bad. Let's work on the shape of the brows real quick. The temporalis. I think this could go a little lower. And let's see. Let it go. That will go up. Down. Oh, Solom with the 3 stream streak. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the stream streak. Appreciate it. Alright, I think that looks a little better. Time, 1 hour and 3 minutes. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's see, I'm gonna go into this view and, you know, just lightly apply some colors just to you know, to see where things are right now, because you know, adding colors can help with gauging the proportions. So you know, typically I would eyeball this, but I'm just gonna color pick because we're speed sculpting. So alright, I'll color pick that too. Whoops. I'll link materials real quick. There it is. Just like that. And then alright, there we go. Oh, come on, don't lag on me like that. Alright. If someone made a toot. Pretty good, your sculpt is looking lovely too. Got the gesture down quite well already. Thank you, appreciate that. Alright, I'm glad it's going well for you. Alright. I'm not gonna do anything asymmetrical just yet. It's not the time for that, but it is kind of time to maybe up the rest a little. There it is. I know this looks a little silly right now, but that's how it always be, though. Just gotta trust it that it's gonna work out. Okay, actually, let me do one thing real quick. I'm gonna throw on the ambient occlusion. It always there it is. Just so that I could better read the forms. I'm just gonna smooth things out, and we're gonna need to play with the proportions a little before we, you know, start going into the details and whatnot. Okay, let me just look at it from this view. I think the eyes are popping out a little too much, so I'm gonna push that in, and I'm gonna push these in too. Alright. I'm gonna have this part be the lacrimal caruncle, you know, where your eye booger builds up at. Just like that. And then we'll build up some blobs with a clay strip brush. I think we could raise her cheekbones a little higher. 58 minutes left. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's oof. This is a tough one to sculpt, I won't lie. Okay, I think it's about time to get into the details, because typically I would spend a bit more time working on the proportions, but again, we're working on a speed sculpt, right? So expecting 100% accuracy is, at least for my skill level, isn't realistic. So I'm just gonna do backup, new collection, backup, create, and hide it. And then I'm gonna convert these into meshes. I'm gonna join them, and then join, and actually before let me just undo that real quick, because probably gonna want to move things around before I actually apply the modifiers. I do want to tweak this area right there. I don't normally go about doing eyelids like this, but this seems like a thing that I could possibly add in my toolbox. Okay, let me just, come on. Why is it not cooperating with me? Okay. Yeah, that's nice. That is a lot better. I do have to straighten that out though. This. Like that. Okay, good. Now let's work on the details and then the asymmetry. So for this sculpt, I'm not going to be working on any of that, what do you call it? Remesh stuff. So I won't be working with texture painting for this stream. I'm gonna utilize the vertex paint instead. Join, and then we're gonna actually, let me just duplicate that, save it as a backup, and then we'll remesh this. Yeah, that looks about right. That seems to be enough. Let me apply symmetry, and then I'll remesh this again. Okay, cool. Now let's clean things up and then add some details. And then we can move to adding some of that asymmetry, which is very, very crucial for trying to replicate 2D art. Hey, Ira, how do I feel when people sculpt alongside me and then post it and mention it was sculpted by watching your lives or videos? Does it feel like stealing? Oh, not at all. In fact, it makes me happy that that people would be willing to join along the sculpt. And I do have a channel on Discord where you could share the works that you've worked on alongside the stream. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to have you guys join. Break from reading, looking nice, Naki. Thank you, and yeah, hope you're enjoying the book. And welcome to the stream, Ira. I hope I'm saying your name right. Alright. And plus, I don't own this artwork. This is by Loish, by the way. So yeah. Alright. Okay, great. Oh, and in case anyone wants to work alongside me, you want to work on this sculpt specifically, I did drop the reference image under work alongs on Discord, so just so you know. Oh, the ears. They're so messed up, but I don't have time to go in and refine the ears. Since they're going to be covered anyways, I will not spend too much time on this. I just want to thicken things up here and there. There it is. How are we on the time? How much time left? We're left with 51 minutes. Oh my god. No screencast? Oh right. Forgot about that. Screencast keys. There it is. Oh right, I totally forgot to set this up. Oh, it's lagging. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's minus 1 minute right there. Oh, never mind. It's a little small right now. I'll have it set up off stream. Sorry about that. Oh, the font size is way too small. A bubbled square? A bubbled square. What does that mean? Oh, like a rounded square? Is that what you're saying? You could start with a cube and then add a subdiv and then add some edge loops and bring them towards the edge. Or like you could bevel it before subdiving it. I would show it to you, but I am working on a speed sculpt right now. So if you could wait for another 50 minutes and 5 seconds, I'll show it to you. Okay. I don't want it to be too. There we go. Just it's a nice amount. Add some of that vermilion border in. Nuts, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Thank you. Okay, let's just get this part down. All right. Good. Let me just tweak the paint a little. Okay, let's desaturate that a little. Oh my god, every time I drag on something. Yeah, that's a little much. Let's maybe up this and then lower that. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, the asymmetry is going to improve this a lot. How do you get better after you already learned so much? I feel so stuck, and I don't know. I don't progress that much anymore. Oh, get better. It really comes down to acknowledging acknowledging your weak points and then putting the time into practicing those weaker points. To be honest, I haven't been improving a lot as of late because, well, specifically in regards to sculpting, right? Okay, sorry, let me just work with the asymmetry now. This is a time where the proportions would start to look right. Right now, 47 minutes left. Okay, I'm gonna have to lock in. So let me just move things around. Alright. So yeah, it's really about recognizing your weak points. And then, for instance, just for example, I did the 100 heads challenge because I felt that, well, first of all, I wanted to learn anatomy, and I felt that the least intimidating thing to start with was, heads. And then gradually I started focusing on the ears. I would dedicate, a session, not a session, but like a period of time to improve on my heads, my ears, and then so on and so forth. It's really just recognizing and then, researching, practicing. There we go. This is the time we start to bring in the asymmetry. Alivax, welcome back to the stream. Does Blender have poly added? Yes. So what made me switch from UV spheres? I don't think I've ever used UV spheres to start a sculpt. Wait. Oh wait, I do use UV spheres. I'm sorry. I was thinking. I thought. I don't know why I processed that as subdivided cubes. But yeah, I do start with UV spheres. When speed sculpting takes longer than expected, just remember the Singaporean rent prices. Oh no. Okay, 44 minutes left. Lock in. Yeah, in Singapore, to own a house, it's not easy. The meta right now, the strat, is to find a partner, so you'll get like partner benefits. And I'm not about to do all that. Expensive? Yeah, it really is. A 3D artist finding a partner? I know, right? Why again? Why to what? Mohit, Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you. How are you doing today? You got me covered? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, get your ass over here to Singapore. Let's get this house shit settled. Okay, actually, let's see. I'm gonna turn off the symmetry for the hair as well. Let me just smooth shit out. And then I'll turn off. Okay, the back of the hair looks a little funky, but again, it's a speed sculpt. We need to set our priorities, right? We gotta set it straight. Oh, and the lashes. Sorry, the lashes and the brows. How do I want to go about doing that? Do I want to do grease pencil? You know what? I'll do this method. Feels like the right thing to do. And then I'll extract that. Okay, and then I'll do this. Oh, by the way, today's gonna be like it's gonna be a shorter stream. I have a lot of course watching to do. There's so much to learn. Oh my god. I know for a fact that rigging will be the thing that I hate doing the most in 3D. I already know. You know, the first thing to do if, you know, I were to ever open up a studio, right, would be to look for editors and whatnot. Nope. First things first, where are my riggers at?
这是非常好的 chili sauce.
Hey. 谢谢. Median income in Singapore 5.5. Ooh, that's Is that true? I'm not too sure. It sounds a little high, but that's possibly true. Yeah. Rent 3K. Yeah, that's again, it depends. I feel like the medium income sounds a little high. I could be wrong though. And then the rent sounds a little high as well. But all in all, the ratio sounds about right. Though I don't have like the stats in the back of my on the back of my head or my hand. But that sounds about right. A little high on both, but yeah, the ratio sounds about right. Okay. Ooh, these brows are tough to work with. Okay, let me go in here and I'm going to color pick. Have I seen that one guy online who has been rigging a frog for the last 3 months? Rigging a frog? The round thing with like 1,000. Oh, I think I've seen the yeah. I've seen that first. Okay, I didn't know about the 3 months thing, but I did see the frog with like an absurd amount of bones. It's hilarious. Mind if you ask what my parents do for work? Just curious. I'd rather keep that private, yeah. They're drug lords. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I'd rather keep that private. Hey Suki. Raccoon Val. Oh, is that the name of the artist? Okay, and then I'll add the lashes. Oops. Merge at center. How much time do I have left? 37 minutes, okay. I think I have enough time for this. I gotta move on from the face and focus on the painting. I feel like there's obviously so much I'd like to improve on, but again, this is a speed sculpt and we gotta learn to prioritize things. Hey Suki. Fortune 500 company owners? Oh my god. Oh, come on. Don't lag on me right now, please. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? Oh my god, save, save, save. Save for work. Okay. Alright, panic over, panic over. Let's do one more. His dad is the TikTok CEO who went to trial in the US. Senator, I'm Singaporean. Hello? Okay, gonna have to pull that up as such. Let's add a solidify. And then do one of that, one of these. Mirror modifier. What part of China? The 5.0, it's that 5.0 version messing with you. You know, I've yet to restart my PC. That has to be it. Um, 34 minutes left. Let's get this. Get the bottom lashes down real quick. So the bottom lashes, they don't go all the way in the lids, they kind of just stay outside. Though sometimes, just, you know, as an artistic choice, like seen here in Loish's work above my head. Yeah, it goes in there. So let's just stay true to the concept art, right? Let's fill that out. Scale. And let's... Oh, come on. Come on! Don't lag on me. Yellow angry bird from this angle. Laughs in MacBook. Don't overwork that RAM now. You haven't turned yours off for years? How? How is your PC still alive? Like, honestly, how is that possible? Okay, except for the occasional crashes, right? Which is probably inevitable. If you're telling me that your PC has never crashed ever before, I'd be very, very surprised. On a 2011 MacBook? Oh, hell yeah. Man, you know what? I do miss using my MacBook, to be honest. I didn't sell it, by the way. I still put it to use. So prior to using my PC, I used to work in Blender. I did quite a few of my Blender projects on my MacBook, and I honestly miss it. It was good while it lasted. Okay, actually I'm gonna apply the mirror modifier, screw it. And yeah, we're just gonna start messing with the asymmetry now, because we're running out of time, 32 minutes left. And let's separate them by loose parts, screw it. Alright, let me just join them real quick and then paint. Hello? Why will they? Oh, right, because I'm stupid, of course. There we go. Link materials. Alright, great. That's a good start. Let's start tweaking things from this view. I know this looks silly right now, but you gotta trust the process. Come on. I didn't sell it, no. I still have it. You rage quit your PC after updating to Windows 11 and bought a Mac. Fair enough. Who even needs a GPU? Haven't had a crash, but had some restarts because of iOS updates. Wow! Wait, that's crazy. Stressed! Hello. How are you doing today? How you doing today? Let me just pull that down. Boom. Boom. Okay, let's see. 30 minutes left. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. You know, I think this is for 1 hour. This is not the worst thing I've done. I'll take this. Gonna have to tweak some settings real quick for the eyes, pupil size. Let's bring that up. Okay. Let's work on the hair for like, let's see, for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to move on to working on some painting. And I don't know if I have time to add the torso. I don't know if I have time for that. Doing good to hear. Very good to hear. Okay, let's up that. Okay, and then I'll turn off the symmetry. I'll do... Probably do a swoop here. from here. Yeah, that's about right-ish. Not exactly, but just speed sculpt. Frick Teller, how you doing today? Thanks for the hydrate, Mecca. That was a weird burp. When sculpting 2D to 3D, how much do I respect the forms, especially when they kind of don't work in 3D anatomy-wise, but at the same time, that looks amazing in the drawing? That's a very valid question, and it honestly really depends on the task. There's no right way to go about this. If your objective is to capture the likeness one for one, then it would be to respect the forms 100%. But if you're trying to convert a 2D concept art into, say, like a 3D game asset that your audience would see in every single angle, then you would definitely want to be a little more free, like be okay with straying away from the concept art a little to make things work, right? But then yeah, if you're trying to just do, like, for instance, right now I'm working on a speed sculpt. I could care less about what things look like in the back, I'm not gonna spend any time here because no one's gonna know, no one's gonna see, and yeah, it honestly depends on your objective. Okay, let me just continue tweaking things so that it's a little bit more true to the art piece. Are you gonna see in a bit that my 3D model may look a little weird in certain angles, and that's completely okay. Maybe if I had like another 2 hours, then I'd be a little more cautious about how things look in every single angle, but yeah, again, it really depends on your intent. You want to make things look exactly like it is in the concept art, maybe you might want to even project like an image over your sculpt to make things look a little more accurate. I'm not going to do that, obviously, because again, it's a speed sculpt. I don't have the liberty to do that. Okay, let's see if I can join them and move them around. Okay, let's separate them by loose parts. Okay, how much time? 24 minutes left. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna zoom out a little. I think I have time to add the body, so let's just do that real quick. Let's spend like 5 minutes to do that. Oh, I'm lagging again. Greetings, very tired, almost hurt your foot because you didn't stretch. Oh no. Hope you're all fine. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Mac OS Big Sur because the oldest version that runs modern blend It's the oldest version that still runs modern Blender. I see. The Intel one, right? Okay. I'm gonna have to make her glow up in a bit. Okay, come on. Okay. Let's have her neck. Actually, let's pull that back a little, and then have her neck kind of connect to that. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the symmetry. Let's see how much time. 21 minutes left. Should be okay. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, right? At least that's what I'd like to tell myself. I believe. Your 2013 MacBook still has your Adobe perpetual license. Oh, should have never left it. Oh wow, you have the perpetual license for which year? Which year of Adobe? How do I have so much knowledge to be able to create the eyes or hair add-ons? It blows your mind how knowledgeable I am. Thank you, first of all, and secondly, it honestly. Okay, I'll be honest, like, not everything I've done so far retains in my head. You know, a lot of the things that I've done, you know, I look up tutorials, and then I just apply things repeatedly enough until it kind of like ingrains in my brain. But then if you were to ask me to create a tiny eye from scratch again, I would struggle, right? I don't have every single information retained in my head, unfortunately. Oops, the playlist ended. Let me just restart the playlist. So yeah, I don't have everything retained in my head. But a lot of the things that I do, I look up tutorials and yeah, I just look up tutorials and just apply them as needed, and then that's it, right? And then a lot of the other things that I know, it's really just a matter of watching tutorials and applying things enough to a point where it kind of just gets stuck in your head. Okay, there we go. That's not perfect, but it'll do for now. Oh, CS6, okay. Have I used the Blender hair system? I have, actually, in the past. Not as of late though, but the last time I worked with the Blender hair system, I believe was for the mermaid, I think. Or maybe is it the one that I did of the Last of Us? It's one of those. It's been a minute since I've utilized like, you know, hair particle or geometry notes, hair system. I mostly work with meshes now. Okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna have to move on. Let me yeah, let's begin coloring, right? 18 minutes left. I think that's plenty of time. It's not perfect, but again, we're doing a speed sculpt and we don't have time to make things perfect. So I'm going to turn on emission and let's link materials. There we go. The hair is nowhere near as expressive as it is in the actual illustration. We'll work on that later on if we have the time. Okay, I'm gonna have to rely on sorry, I'm kind of like multitasking right now and my brain is not braining. Okay, let's go with the soft brush. I'm just gonna quickly lay out the colors. Still have your first Photoshop somewhere on CD-ROM version 7.0. Oh my god. That's wild. Helps to better understand the math concepts behind. Oof. I'm sorry. I totally lost the context of what you were talking about. Okay. Let's just quickly lay things out. Sorry if I'm unattentive right now, because I'm locked in. I'll select this area. Okay, let me just select the tongue. Oh, damn it, stop lagging, please. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, Ira? Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Paint. How much time? 14 minutes left. Okay, we gotta go. Alright. Let's copy that. Let's maybe darken this area. Okay. Again, I normally hate to color pick stuff, but for this case it just makes sense to do so. So, yeah. It is what it is. Looking good, thank you. You are so scared to approach the math. You know, as much as it really helps to understand the math, I don't know a lot about the math functions. I just know, like, you know, multiply, add, subtract, division, you know, the basic math stuff, and you know, sine and cosine. You know, just the basics of what they do. You know, for sine, you just need to understand the shape of it, and cosine. It's just a clean. The cleanest tone is a clean wobble. And a lot of the things that I do, it's honestly a lot of brute forcing. Okay, let me just do that. And then I'll do this. I'm not a very technical person by any means. I'm a very much a visual learner, which I think very evidently reflects in my videos, right? However I edit my videos is however I'd like to learn things. It was nice staying for a bit. You're getting tired. Oh, bye, Elevex. Thanks for dropping by the stream. I appreciate it. You find math beautiful, even if you don't understand it. Understand it enough. You're trying. Fair enough. Yeah. It's nice that you have such an appreciation for math. It's a good interest to have, to be honest. I do wish that some of my interests in life are, you know, a little bit more practical, you know, more applicable in real life, you know. Like, if I had an interest for business, I think I'd be doing things a lot different. But I'm like the last thing I'd like to do is anything business related. But you know, having an interest is one thing, though. Being pragmatic and making practical decisions in life it's necessary. It's just life. I'm really hoping that my the decision that I've made, you know, for Tiny Noki 2026 is a good one. And I'm going all out this year. You know, I gotta see it through. I hope it works out. How I made Tiny Eye then? Oh, who added that? Who was it again? I forgot. Was it Srest? But how did I make Tiny Eye? Tutorials and a bit of, like, you know, my own past knowledge combined together. And basically how Tiny Eye even came about was because I had an idea to release a project file for free. It is still, by the way, up on my Gumroad, the one with the snowman. And yeah, I just needed an eye asset that I could, you know, publicly release for everyone to use without, you know, risking any copyright crap. And that was basically what spawned Tiny Eye. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left. Oh my god. Go, go, go! Yeah, I'm gonna have to add in her lips real soon. I'm not going to be able to recreate that, you know, the lasso mask things that, lasso mask areas that you can very clearly see in her works. I don't have the time for that. Ugh, go, go, go. Okay. We're not doing math all day, but of course, it's so much things around you that you said why not and learn it again. Oh my god. You cray cray. You cray cray. Good on you though. Whose feet are those in the back? It's from Anatomy for Sculptors. They sent over this poster. Hydrate. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay. Alright, now let's add some of these splotchy bits. Man, we don't have... Okay, 5 minutes and 27 seconds left. I'll hydrate after the speed sculpt, okay? I hope you understand. Have I ever thought about creating a sculpting course? I sure have, but the thing about my skill level is that it's so low. I feel like I have so much to learn that teaching it would feel a little wrong. I feel like I have nothing new to offer that isn't already available in the market, you know what I mean? Like we have Speed Char, we have Yen Sculpts, we have, you know, whatever, no, any 3D company with the word CG in them. Um, 3 minutes and 51 seconds. I have an amazing level, but you feel what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I feel like... I don't know. Just doesn't feel right that, I feel like I don't have enough wisdom to implore yet. You know what I mean? Okay. How much time? 3 minutes, okay. For 3 minutes, what do I want to do? Okay, let me... Can I just not lag, please? I'm lagging. Can I get like a 2 minutes time extension to make up for all of the lag? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. No excuses. Am I gonna reopen my Patreon? Possibly, yeah. I mean, definitely, but just a matter of what I want to post there. Do you guys have anything anything specific you guys would like to see on my Patreon if I were to ever release or reopen it? You know, just name a few things that you personally, not like, don't think about other people, just think about what you would like to see. And maybe I could, you know, bounce off of some of your ideas. Okay, the last thing that I'm gonna do, add some of these darker regions, and then I'm 1 minute and 54 seconds left. Okay, let's go. We gotta lock in. Okay. One 112. Okay. All right. Let's make things pretty. We don't have much time, sadly. Oh my god! Don't lag right now, please. Okay, go. I've added AO. I'm gonna up the diffuse. Okay, let's go to AGX, and then let's go to medium contrast, and then we're gonna maybe mess with the lighting a little. Let's maybe add a hue set value and mess with things around. Mess around with things a little. Man, I'm panicking. Uku paint. Oh, fuck. Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen, because you know, it didn't. And then let's add a bloom. Let's do 1.5. Let's do 4. Yeah, we're gonna make up for the lag, okay? I'm making up for the lag. Okay. Oh my god, this is not... But anyway. There we go. You have those 2 to 3 minutes from lags, right? Alright. Okay, let me just remove that. There it is. Okay. Here is the sculpt that I've managed to do in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Meh. Ta-da. Amazing, thank you. Looking good, thank you. Okay, let me just catch up with chat real quick, and then we're gonna spend like maybe 10-20 minutes making things a little prettier. So let's see, what did I miss? can connect nodes like that. Like what? Like this? Like this? Yeah. Just do a shift right click and you can knife this down like so. Yes, sir. Okay, let me just catch up with messages. Reopen Patreon. Your computer is lagging from rendering a plane in Eevee. Oh no. If I chug the rest of the water, I get an extension. Cheers, by the way. Thanks for the hydrate. Okay, Marshall. Can't tell publicly what you want to see on my Patreon. Oh my god. Behave, behave. Personally, the most money you spend when it comes to art stuff is education, courses, books, coaching, etc. But I gotta have a ton of experience and confidence to offer quality educational content. Yeah, that's valid. That's totally valid. Add-ons that help your workflow or shader setups are also where the money's at. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Need to get one of those hamster water bottles that hang so you can hydrate without using my hands. I see. My gym routines. Ah, okay. Just my gym routines, huh? Nothing too crazy. Okay. I'm gonna go pee, and then when I come back, I'm gonna make things a little prettier. I'm just gonna spend another, just 20 minutes. 20 minutes to make things a little prettier, and then we're gonna call it a day. Let's create a new collection. Call this 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, let's duplicate that, and we're gonna do 1 hour 50. Let's see how much we can improve within 20 minutes, right? Rat Lord. Shucks, pretend you're not here. What is the Rodent Lord doing here on Twitch? How are you doing? Hydrate? Okay. Bruh, I'm about to explode. How are you doing, Rat Lord? Okay, I think I'm all caught up. I did miss a lot of messages in yesterday's stream because I was looking through the VOD. Not that I was admiring myself, just doing a bit of like a reflection. Are you gonna try to do more speed sculpt for the streams, or are you gonna continue working on your film? Okay, so the reason why there hasn't been a lot of streams related to Void Feathers, or the short film that I've been working on, is because I'm currently taking up on a rigging course, and oh my god, there's so much to learn. I think it says that I'm only, let's see, I'm only 28% complete. What the fuck? And there's so much to learn in chapter 6 and 7. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just said that. But yes, chapter 6 and chapter 7. There's a lot of content to watch, and I'm still on chapter 5. But yeah. Let's see, what else did I miss anything else? Isn't that just one dude or a team? I've lost the context, I'm sorry. Okay. You're so back? How am I? Daddy? Whoa, chill, rat. Chill. I'm doing good, by the way. Thank you. I hope you're well too. You seem like you've been really busy. And I hope things have settled down. 6-7, I'm sorry. Really sorry. Maybe too big of a question, but do I have plans after I finish my animation? Yes. To create more animations. I have like a lot of ideas. Tiny Noki is going to become an animation channel, and Naki is going to be, you know, a random crap like speed sculpts or behind the scenes tutorials and all of that stuff. What is the course I'm taking if it's not a secret? I'm taking The Art of Effective Rigging 2 by P2 Design, Pierrick Picault. And yeah, there's so much to learn. Oh my god. Rigging, I can already know that it's like... I think I'll hate rigging more so than UV unwrapping. No rest for the wicked. You're the wicked. Flip it around. Wicked witch. Rigging is fun. Fuck off. Rat, I thought we could be friends, but it seems like you learned a bit of rigging and skinning recently. I think I gotta skin you alive for even saying that rigging is fun. Okay, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Wig away. Hero. Yay? Yay to being skinned alive, really? Kinky Lord. Okay, we're gonna spend another not 1 hour and a half. We're gonna spend another 20 minutes refining this sculpt, and then we're gonna call it a day. And hey hero, which rigging course am I taking? I'm taking The Art of Effective Rigging 2 by P2 Design. Let's do 20 minutes. Okay. 20 minutes. Start. And now. Let's go. Okay. Let's go back to standard and none. Okay. Why did you join our 1 hour sculpt challenge, boy? You hate us? I mean, I hate you, but no, I was watching a course whenever that happened. I trust me, I had to hold back joining you guys whenever that was happening. Oh shit, damn it. There we go. But I will be joining for the next one, though I did see that you won't be able to join next weekend. Week. Weak. Hee. That's the most emotionless hey you've ever gotten. Give you a shout. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me give you a shout. Hero. Hey. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. 20 minutes. How much time do I have left? 18 minutes and 34. Okay. This upcoming weekend, you have a friend visiting? Damn. Just say you hate us. Come on. Friends, really? In this economy? You might be down for doing a challenge on a weekday, but it seems like Kate Win is only available from 5:30 PST onwards, and that is like bedtime for me, so Sag. Yeah, I hope that was a welcoming enough greeting, Hero. Let's just sharpen things up, shall we? It's not fair. Is anything ever fair? Who's the fairest of them all? Okay. Do I have super chats turned off? I don't have them turned on because I don't have the capability to do so on the new channel. But as soon as I unlock the capabilities, I'll make sure to turn it on. Use the fairest. Thank you. Thank you. What are you up to right now, Rat? Like right now. Now. Still sitting on that floor of yours? All wrapped up and cozy, huh? Asmodus, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. You're on the floor, screaming, crying, and throwing up. Sounds about right. Good way to start your 2026, right? A full-fledged reset. Oh shit. It's a little. You're on the floor on a cushion and a blanket. It's true. Nice. That's the way. Yo, you tried watching some chapters of the course but fell asleep. Bro, I cannot tell you the amount of times I've had to pause the course just to take a power nap. My life has been all about constraints. Deformation bones. Mechanical bones. Original bones. No more gluteus maximus action. sadly. Hero Saurus donated 800 LBP. What is LBP? You don't have any work right now, so you're pulling up that banana duck. So you don't put only 1 hour into it. You're gonna finish her? I see. Ah. By the way, you did well. Not that I have to tell you that, but dude, 1 hour is not enough time. I don't know how you guys pull it off. Oh, hydrate, thank you. Sorry about that. But that's a solid one right there. That's a +1. That calls for a +1. I hope at least one of you is sitting right now. It ain't bad. It's a good amount of time just to just crank out the work. Really? Well, maybe for you. Okay. But yeah, you did good. Marshall? Gotta go, take care everyone. Bye Marshall, thanks for watching the stream, appreciate it. You have a good one. Okay, 12 minutes and 13 seconds left. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I kind of messed up on her eye direction. Let me just duplicate that. Control M, X, and I'll add a negative. Damn it. Please don't lag. Or please don't crash. You applause? Thank you. Appreciate that. That was, I must say, one of my better works. One of my better burps right there. Okay, she's looking to her left a little bit. Individual. And then I'll pull that out. There we go. In case anyone is just tuning in right now, I currently go live every single day. The plan was to go live every day until I'm done with the protagonist. But, you know, like I said, I'm catching up with the rigging course right now, so yeah. I'll still be live every day. I'll be working on speed sculpts and whatnot. And here is my schedule. Okay, let me just pull that in. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Okay. Do we have time for the outlines? I think we do, right? Let's give it a shot. 9:27. Yeah, that's plenty of time. Duplicate. Inflate. Whoa. Actually, let's kind of like decimate this, or what do you call it? Remesh, jeez. Okay. Apply, apply, apply. Remesh. Flip. Inside. New material. Let's do an emission. I'm going to... that. Let's do transparent BSDF. Control Shift right click. Light. Path. Camera ray. There we go. Eh? No. I'm dumb. Of course. Back facing. There we go. Ew. I'm not feeling the outlines, I won't lie. No wonder! With the Prime, thank you so much for the 2 months, I really appreciate it. 2 months already, right?
2 months already.
True! The fuck? Has it been that long already? Thank you, I really appreciate the support. Yay. Huh. Okay, you know what? I think I have... Yeah, I hate the outlines. I'm gonna hide those. My brain is farting right now. Okay, I think let's just focus on getting the paint to look right. So let's let's do that. I'm gonna stick with this angle. Where are the wacky sound effects? Oh, you're right. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate it. Really, I really do. Why is it not working? Come on. There we go. There we go. I forgot we had that. Ah. Okay. Yes, sir. It's the only way. Oh, by the way, I've been watching a lot of anime as of late. The one that I recently finished was My Love Story with Yamada level 999 or something like that. It was cute. It was like a really chill, light-hearted anime. I recently finished Solo Leveling. What's the other one? My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Apparently season 2 is out. But I'm not gonna chase it. I'm gonna wait for it to be fully released. And I'll binge it. Got a course to watch. And of course, My Hero Academia. Yeah, it was peak. It was so fucking good. You Say Run is... holy shit. A banger of a soundtrack. And Hero 2, oh my god, it's so wholesome. Weeb alert, okay. Alright. Bro, somebody gotta put her in a fucking jar. Time out. Bro, hey. get away from my face. Thank you very much. How much time? 4 minutes. 4 minutes left. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. I should be focusing on the shapes of the hair, but I don't think I have enough time for that. Oh, and oh man. The proportions of the... Yeah, her ears are a little too low. Let me just pull it up. No more jar. I'm gonna add pickle juice. Put you inside. Nice shading, thank you. Paint. Man, all you do is compliment this guy? Really? I don't know about that. Um... 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Ah. Okay. Almost done, we're almost done. Let's focus on the hair a little. Okay, let's pull that to the side. Probably gonna look really funny once we exit this view. It's gonna look all wonky. Like your face. Alright. What else? 1 minute and 11 seconds. That's not a lot of time. And you get loads of harassment, lies, slender. It's all in your head. Oh, I forgot about the sheen of the hair. There we go. Oh, that's... Nope. Okay, let's do that. And then some of that. Some of this. Is this gaslighting? Yes, it is. I was just I was totally just role playing as a gaslighter. I'm not a gaslighter in IRL, I promise. Okay. That's not a lot of improvement. Okay, let me just reset this back to what it was. AGX. You know, this painting doesn't look that good in AGX. GG's. I see him gaslighting you and gaslighting about the gaslighting. No. It's all in your heads. You guys are... It's all in your heads. your scene. Hi, scene. Okay, let's throw on like a fun little HDRI. Let's do a Belfast sunset. Maybe the choice of HDRI might change the way this looks. Do I like that? It's not all bad. Let's do... Let's do that. Light, path, camera, ray, boom. Gaslighting? The gaslighting accusations are bad jokes back in style. You never fail to bring back old trends. Okay. You know what? I will not take this abuse. The next time you cook your salmon, you know, make sure to properly debone it. Leave the fish out of this. Nah, you made me pull my trump card. Whoa, nothing too political. Man, I hate hate that there isn't like an easy way to like mask out the background and leave the ambient occlusion in. You gotta turn on, what is that called? Transparent, there we go. But then that would make the background transparent. Blender. Please make it so that the background of the ambient occlusion pass is white, so that we could just multiply it and not have to care about the, you know, the artifacts. I should write a ticket. I've been saying that, but I'm just too lazy to do that. Okay, you know what? Screw this. Screw... let me think. Do I want to do this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta figure this out. Gotta figure this out. For some stylized work, you use this method for ambient and shadow lighting. Which method? Oh, you know what? You know what? I could just do this. Mix color, ambient occlusion. I'll throw that in there. And I'll make this white. I hope that fixes it. Yeah! Hell yeah. Okay. The LinkedIn post? No, I didn't see any link. You're on YouTube. Okay, let me see. YouTube link. No. Yeah, I don't see any link still. All right, I think we're done. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. And then I do want to change the hue, no, the saturation of the HDRI. Maybe it's not a good idea to switch it to AGX. Maybe I'll go back to standard. No, that looks... Huh. Do I go back to the other shading style? I hate this. I hate this. It's okay. You know what? Yeah, let's just go with this, and then I'll do AGX again. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'll just stick with whatever I've got. Okay, so this is 1 hour and 50 minutes, excluding all of the weird AO setup and whatnot. Add color to your scene and lighting with gradients. Blender simple tutorial is the video title. Okay, I'll check that off stream. Add color to your scene. Okay. Let me just put that on the side. Okay. Alright. This turned out meh. I don't know how to feel about this. But I mean, to be fair, it's a Loish portrait and it is very stylized. I mean, I'm already making up a bunch of excuses, but yeah, there's only so much I can do within, you know, a short period of time. So let's pull up the 1 hour and 30 minutes one. Let's put it on the side as a little comparison. I don't think a lot has changed within 20 minutes. Yeah, not a lot changed. Yeah, not a lot of visible changes. The hair, okay. Alright, yeah, I'm okay with that though. I'll take this as something that I gotta reflect on and improve on, right? So that when it comes time for the sculpt off, I'll be able to kick some ass. I'm gonna kick all your asses. Now that's just big talk. Fantastic work adds up though. It looks a lot better with the variation eyes and hair stripes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Be afraid. Alright, see ya then. You flatten me like a fruit leather? I wish I had the, I wish I had a comeback for that. My brain's not braining right now. You're lucky it's 5:15 a.m. I'll get you next time. No, I'll get you during the sculpt off, so, yeah. Oh my god. can tell that I'm really good at shit talking, right? I'm more of a visual rage baiter. Okay. Let us go to bed, little boy. Yikes. Mods, delete rat. Hair contrast and putting painting really captures the drawing. Fair enough. I think a lot of like, I could have used some of that grease pencil to make things a little prettier. Where is it at? Grease pencil, there you go. We need to put a few points into the skill tree. Okay, nerd. I'm gonna need to put a few points in the skill tree. That was so... Damn. Okay. I gotta work on... Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna bite the bait. How about you grease these? You have issues. You have tissues without the T. Yeah, I could have added some of these, right? That would have... this... I should have done this. You see, it's all your fault, Rat. All your fault. I could have made this painting like 20 times prettier. But you come in here with your shenanigans. You hold me back. You know? Look at that, it's so much prettier. Oh my god. I meant every single word of that. Yo, Gorgits, welcome to the stream. Hey. Yes, I got the rat. Yeah, I have 1 hour, so a grease pencil pass would be a lot. Right, you're gonna cry? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're fine. Don't lag on me. Berates you, invalidates you. Hey, I meant that with the utmost love, okay? Love and respect. Oh, there it is. That's why it was okay. It was interacting with the lights. Let me do that. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, I'll leave it as that. I mean, I should have done this way earlier. But okay. What's next? Poisons your fish? You better wash that fish extra hard. Matter of fact, maybe throw in a little bit of detergent, because it'd be a lot better than what I have planned to put in your fish. Not very good. Not a very good insult, but okay. I'll work on my my insults. I'll work on my wits. Stop. You're making me uncomfortable. You don't feel safe here anymore? Good. Don't threat a fish. Come on. The fish will be fine. I promise, guys. Man, I really wanna... Wait, how much time have... I've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, I'll spend like 1 minute just making things a little prettier. There we go. Alright. Ah. No, she's fine. Trust me. She's fine. She's sitting on the floor, thinking about what to type next. Like, oh, he got me. How did he know? Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Just fine. Please make an animation film. Don't poison anyone's fish with lead. How did you know it was going to be lead? Just for the record, just for legal reasons, everything I said, I meant in Minecraft. In GTA RP, exactly. You're just scared for the fish? Alright, I'll leave the fish alone. Fine. Lead poisoning isn't a mechanic in Minecraft? You call my bluff? Damn. Shouldn't you be working on some duck right now? Get back to work. Okay. There she goes again. You see what I have to deal with? I think that's good enough. Don't think too much. No games have lead poison mechanic to kill a fish. Framed. I meant in RuneScape. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'll take this. A lot of errors, obviously, but I mean it's a speed sculpt. Well, in my what? You get what I'm saying? My skill level. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's do a little 360. Well, it's not meant to be looked at in any other angle besides the camera. What? Why is my brain not braining right now? Someone's poisoning my food. You get what I'm saying? I'm hearing a lot of yapping. Yeah, you. I'm gonna beat your ass the next sculpt off. I'm gonna shift my entire purpose of the sculpt off to humiliate Rat. There we go. Alright, let's do a little 90 degrees. A little bit of this and that. Boom boom. Okay, that's a little not clean down here. Boom. Boom. Okay. Yeah. Alright. GG to level up? Hell yeah. Let me just set this up and then I'll call it done. Kinda toxic, kind of toxic, but you love that I'm such a fan. False. Now what is this? What is this accusation? What are you talking about, fan? Imagine being a fan of Rat Lord. Okay, that's a little mean. I take it back. Alright. Let me just do that, and yeah, we're done. We're done for today. Yay. I have to go watch the course now. Okay, let me just... where's my playlist? Your meeting got cancelled? How's it going here? You're late? Ayy, Kate Win. Hi and bye. How are you doing today? Your meeting just got cancelled, I see. I hope that's a good thing. I hope that that doesn't mean... I hope it doesn't mean that your work is gonna, you know, get carried over to like some other day. Ah. Yeah. How's it going here? We just finished working on this Loish speed sculpt. This one took a little bit over an hour and 50 minutes. Here's what I did in an hour and 30 minutes. This was 1 hour and 30 minutes. A little underwhelming, but I mean, it's a Loish portrait. I'll give myself some grace. I mean, some yeah. I won't be so hard on myself. It is, but it also means you need to get back to work. Oh no. Tiny's talking a lot of shit. Can you blame me though? Oh, you know? I talk a lot of dookie? Okay. Alright, both your asses going down this weekend. Oh wait, I don't think Rat's gonna be joining. Weak. But whenever it happens... this will be the face that I'll be serving at the end of the next speed sculpt. Sculpt off. Watch course niche stream. True. Wait, is niche live right now? We'll go harass niche. Yeah, okay. Oh, Rain is live too. 2 people to harass. I'll harass niche. You're not joining this weekend because you hear there's a stinky little freak joining? I wonder who you're talking about. Just say you're afraid of me. You're afraid that a Blender user is gonna out-sculpt a bunch of Z-brushers. It's like a slur on this channel. You're a Maxoner. Yo, Grasscott, welcome back to the stream. Imagine being a Maxoner. Get a load of this Maxoner. You use Blender more than ZBrush these days, not gonna lie, really? What for? I thought you worked with Maya at work. 3ds Maxer. Imagine being an Autodesker. Ugh. Oh, you do work with Maya and Blender? Damn, how do you juggle between all of those hotkeys? That's crazy. How did I learn Blender? Personally, I did the donut tutorial and a bunch of other tutorials on YouTube. A lot of it is YouTube. They're completely different, so it's not like you're having to remember a bunch of hotkeys. You remember hotkeys for Blender and radial menu for Maya. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a smart way to go about it. Yeah, that's clever. Donut tutorial mention. Fair enough. You know, it's not for everybody. It is on a still site, right? Because he just goes through. I mean, it's a donut. There's only so much you can do about go about a donut. But you know, if you guys are more into like something else, like maybe a wizard's lair or a wizard's tower or something like that. There are tutorials for that. Okay. So yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow at these timings. There you go. We have a Discord. We just do that. And the next time we do a stream about the short film will probably be next week, I think. Sometime later this week or probably next week. One of those days. But it'll be back. I'm only like 28% complete with the course that I'm watching, and yeah, a lot to learn. And the worst part about this is that I probably won't be creating my rig from scratch, because that is, from what I'm seeing so far, it is way too time consuming to do that. I'm not about to do all that, but yeah, while the donut tutorial is boring because of the subject, it's still awesome for learning the mechanics and such. Exactly. He goes through all of the tools, the basic tools you gotta know, right? Like how to navigate around the viewport and whatnot. But yeah, let me just go raid Niche. Oh, and by the way, for anyone here, for anyone that was here earlier and heard me talk about the sculpt off, right? It's likely gonna be happening off stream, or rather on. I'll be working on it probably off stream, and then you could check out Kate Wynn. Could drop her a follow. There you go. Yeah, we'll probably do it a little bit later than the usual stream hours. So yeah, I'll probably be doing a sculpt off on her stream. So tentatively. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching the stream, guys. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Oh boy, wait, can we have a link here too? Yeah. Oh, let me just drop that there. Kate Wynn. Okay, I'll drop it on Discord. I'll drop it on Discord. Okay, bye. Bye. What? Okay, it's not rating. What the heck? It's bugging out. My chat's bugging out. I'm just gonna awkwardly sit here until the bar goes all the way through. Bye. 3, 2. Bye. Peace.